Squid Game returned with Season 2 Friday, dominating global charts by holding the number one spot on Netflix for 3 days straight. Despite its splendid performance on the ranking, reactions from both viewers and critics have been polarized. The new season revolves around protagonist Seong Ji-hun, Lee Jung-jae, who returns to the murderous arena after winning the deadly survival in Season 1. Now driven by a thirst for revenge, Seong seeks to uncover the mastermind behind the survival competition that pushed desperate people to their deaths and ultimately bring an end to this cruel game. Kim K-J-woo, 27, a graduate in film major from Korea National University of Arts, said the new season exceeded his expectations. If Season 1 created tension from capitalism, Season 2 makes viewers face their inner fears by observing the characters' words and actions. I think that's the show's biggest message, he said. The plot might be predictable to some, but the suspense and the actors' performances cover it. The show's tension is not solely derived from the deadly games. It is also characters' constant struggle for dominance, as they assert themselves based on their class, group or gender. Another viewer, Park Yeon-soo, 24, praised the show for its effective use of music, including classical pieces, to enhance the actors' performances. However, others expressed disappointment with the blockbuster Korean original, feeling that it fell short of the high expectations. The games and characters' psychological changes toward corruption seemed too similar to the previous season, said Lee Sang-wook, a 30-year-old drama fan. Wang Sung-jun, a 29-year-old office worker, noted, "What the characters do in the series disrupted my focus. There were many scenes where I found myself questioning their motives, because I couldn't relate to stories. The plot feels like rather loosely connected." Critics around the world have also offered mixed reviews. The Guardian noted the series will make you uncomfortably bloodthirsty indeed, while the Times described it as a layered and nuanced story of revenge and redemption. The New York Times said the series delivers more stylized carnage, but the story stalls. The Telegraph wrote, "It has lots of what you loved about the first Squid Game, from 2021, but has little interest in surpassing, much less subverting, its predecessor." Korean pop culture critic Yoon Duk-yeon said Squid Game Season 2 may feel incomplete on its own, but it sets the stage for a larger conflict in the third and final season, slated for a 2025 release. While Season 1 exposed the cruelty of capitalism, Season 2 follows Ji-hun's futile attempt to dismantle it. The series highlights the systemic barriers that prevent individuals from breaking free and even when they recognize the injustices. Young-il, the frontman, Lee Byung-hun, disguised as a player, is a manipulative figure within the system, symbolizing these challenges, Young said. As it should be viewed as a prelude to Season 3, allowing viewers to immerse themselves in an expanded universe, Yoon also credited the traditional Korean games and the visually stunning direction coordinating with music for the series' overall appeal. Kim Hearn-sik, another culture critic, points out that while the content viewers want to see is tantalizingly placed, the setup feels rather flimsy. Curiosity is aroused about the identity of the frontman. If the frontman was originally a winner of the Squid Game, it raises the question of whether Ji-hun could face a similar fate. Why would someone who wants to eliminate the game become the frontman who maintains and enhances it? I think these are the parts that viewers are curious about, but they are arranged in a tantalizing way, not fully answered, he explained. Killer Robot exhibit sparks controversy as part of Netflix global marketing campaign for Squid Game. Models of the menacing robot Young-hee have been installed at iconic locations such as Seoul's Gwanghwamun Square, Sydney's Opera House, and Bangkok's Chao Phraya River. With a budget rivaling global sensations like Stranger Things and Bridgerton, Netflix is pulling out all the stops to maintain the series' momentum. Whether it's a massive red light, green light game in Paris or a competitive race in Los Angeles, the global fandom is proving that Squid Game is a true cultural phenomenon. The robot in Gwanghwamun Square was installed in collaboration with the Seoul Metropolitan Government and will stand in the heart of the Korean capital through Jan. 5 during the city's winter festa. However, it raised eyebrows among some locals. As a person who hasn't watched any of the series, I found the figure creepy, especially at night, said Kim Soo-ji, who works at an office near Gwanghwamun. Gwanghwamun Square is a family-friendly place and I don't think having a mature audience rated shows Makot there is appropriate. Some experts have also voiced concerns about placing such a violent and disturbing figure in public spaces. Art critic Yoon Jun Mo believes people are overreacting to the temporary nature of the installation, but questions the lack of justification for placing a commercial character in a significant public space like Gwanghwamun Square. To install a character with such commercial motivations in a place that symbolizes Korea, there should have been more substantial justification. I wonder whether expert opinions were sought when installing the structure in a public space. As seen in the case of the monster installation from Bong Joon-ho's 2006 movie The Host, the use of public spaces in Korea often reflects the preferences of administrative leaders too heavily, he criticized. The Korea Times reporter Park Ong contributed to this article.